Starts Thursday, 23rd of July. Watch free on 5.
Now on 5 Action, we've got all the latest from entertainment news on 5.
This is entertainment news on 5. Today we're expecting big things from the Odyssey.
I think what the fans are going to see here is unlike anything they've ever seen before.
Anya Taylor-Joy's feeling lucky.
Despite the screwdrivers through the head.
And we see how Disney's new Moana stays connected.
They have this like telephone underwater that speaks to you.
But first, it's a perfect day to watch a Legally Blonde prequel, with Lexi Minetry breathing new young life into Reese Witherspoon's classic character. But how has Elle Woods impacted the actress?
She always gives people a second chance, and she gives them the benefit of the doubt because, you know, obviously when you meet people, like, they are coming in with their own baggage. I like to think, like, no, give people the chance to change. Don't be walked over, but, you know, like, I think nowadays, more than ever, extending a hand and trying to see the best in people is the way to go.
You could always extend an invite. That's the idea behind Olivia Wilde's new saucy comedy with Seth Rogen, Ed Norton and Penelope Cruz. Apparently the film's stars brought some of their own real-life experiences into the complicated couples movie, and as they launched it in London, its director shared her biggest takeaway.
I learned that Seth Rogen has the happiest marriage that's ever been, because every time we would improvise a new way to do the fight and try different ways of doing different fights, he was like, oh my God. He's like, people would never argue like this. And we're all like, oh, people argue like this. And he's like, whoa, my God. And I was like, you charmed, sweet souls.
And speaking of charmed souls, new star Indy Navarrete's certainly feeling like one, riding high on the success of indie horror Obsession. But it could all have been very different if she'd let her shyness get the better of her.
I love the phrase, to have something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. And that's kind of what I feel like I did with Obsession. I mean, I have the life that I could only dream of. And the way that I got it was doing something that I was a little bit intimidated by. I want to let people know, just do it. Like what Nike said.
I hope she was paid royalties for that. And now, it's almost time to set sail on the Odyssey as Christopher Nolan's ancient epic journeys into cinemas. And to whet appetites, they've released a behind-the-scenes featurette showing just how green screen averse the whole thing was.
As an actress, it's such a luxury to be in such an immersive space. I don't have to pretend like I'm on a boat. I'm on the boat.
I mean, every location we went to, I would get there and I'd just start laughing. Go like, who thought you should shoot a movie here? You know, we're shooting in Nestor's Cave in Greece. It's this incredible place, but nobody's ever tried to shoot a film up there. I don't know any other director who would try it.
Well, it sounds like locations were the least of his worries, to be honest. How about the size of the kit? As the cast and crew gathered in London for the world premiere, they still had his massive camera on the brain.
The camera's really loud. So what that meant in the past is you couldn't do an intimate scene. You couldn't do this, you and I talking, because the camera sounds like, you know, a leaf blower. So they built a box around it.
I was really impressed with the way Hoyta and Chris kind of just moved it around and treated it as though it was a regular camera. And I was like, that thing is massive.
It's been a learning curve, it's been a challenge, and I think what the fans are going to see here is unlike anything they've ever seen before.
To a man completing his own odyssey of sorts, The Bear's Lionel Boyce. After 5 seasons and a ton of awards, the dramatic culinary comedy's coming to a close, making it all the way without a diva in sight.
There wasn't a big star or any of these things that you usually use that like gives you a signifier. And so after that season 2, going into it, I feel like even though no one said it, we all kind of had this thing like, I wonder, will this affect anything? And then after season 2, winning all these awards, and it's even bigger than season 1, you're like, will this change the dynamic between anyone? And it never did.
Not even his co-star Will Poulter, and he was having a whole movie career at the same time. The amiable Brit's back with another one, this time the grounded indie Union County, about a guy trying to kick addiction.
I'm Cody and I'm an addict. I've been addicted to opiates since I was 17. And I'm part of the Adult Recovery Court program, and so I'm here.
I'm going to do everything I can for you and for Jack.
Back to jail is always an option.
When you're in this program, Cody, you have to comply with the rules. So what's it going to be?
That's a shame, and his career as a chef was really going well. Next, Cassius Clay has a date with Destiny in the trailer for Prime Video's new limited series, The Greatest. From the creator of Cross and exec produced by Michael B. Jordan, the show explores the rise of Muhammad Ali.
I'm the fastest. I'm the strongest. I can't be beat. I'm going to be the youngest heavyweight champion ever. I'm the fastest. I'm the strongest. I can't be beat. I'm going to be the youngest heavyweight champion ever. I'm the fastest. I'm the strongest. I can't be beat. I'm going to be the youngest heavyweight champion ever.
You might need a bit of luck if Anya Taylor-Joy's not used at all. Her new show Lucky's coming to Apple TV. An action-packed crime thriller she not only starred in, but helped produce as well.
How can someone so small cause so much trouble?
Carrie? Carrie? My husband was gone when I woke up this morning.
Hello, dear. It's been a while.
Being able to be on the ground floor of construction, to be a part of the casting decisions and the look of the show and the sound of the show was so thrilling, and I'm really, really proud of our entire team. I think we had a wonderful time making it, and I think you can feel that on the screen, despite the screwdrivers through the head.
Screwdrivers through the what now? Doesn't sound very pleasant, and neither does this. Sophie Thatcher and Charles Melton are starring in Her Private Hell, a new sci-fi horror thriller from the director of Drive.
If you think he's playing games with you, he is. If you think he's gonna kill you, he is. This is gonna be hell.
Well, it's certainly going to be confusing by the looks of it. Still to come, with Rupert Grint's frightening fatherhood, and Rebecca Ferguson serves up more Silo. But first, the live-action Moana reboot's upon us, featuring a brand new Moana and a magnificent follicular comeback for Dwayne Johnson.
Everyone's hero.
Maui, you're so amazing. Look at the definition. It's girls.
It's true, I do have beautiful hair.
But as this one's in the flesh, it meant actually getting wet for a change, with Catherine Legaya having to deep dive into the role.
Everything that was fully submerged was insane, because I think the biggest part of it is you just can't see anything. You actually cannot see a thing. So they have this like telephone underwater that speaks to you, and so you'll hear action and cut through the telephone, and you have to like take the kind of like air mask off, you take the goggles off, and then you're just kind of like freeloading in the water. It's nuts.
Sometimes in life, you're the hero, and sometimes you're the bait.
Wait, what?
What are you doing in the realm of monsters? Pick an eye, babe. I can't concentrate on what I'm saying if you... Yeah, just pick one.
Hey, crab cake! I'm back.
You know what else is nuts? Rupert Grint's new movie, Nightborn. The former Harry Potter stars made another unnerving horror, as a new mum and dad discover their baby may be something else. Well, at least she does. He seems to be in denial.
You are the best mom in the world.
For a lot of moms, this new creature can feel completely alien.
There's something wrong with it.
You mean it?
Elsewhere, not content with a massive comeback tour and the fact everyone's singing Wonderwall at the World Cup, Oasis have a new documentary on the way. Don't Look Back in Anger charts their unlikely yet entirely predictable reunion.
The way it finished, unacceptable.
Most thought it would never happen, and some still aren't convinced.
I just don't see myself on stage with Liam. I just don't see it.
He should watch his documentary. To a man who's enjoyed his own successful comeback, Brendan Fraser. Let's hope he doesn't ruin it with new cartoon comedy Breaking Bear, an adult animation from Blink-182's Tom DeLonge. Weirdly.
Welcome to beautiful Bear Mountain, home to the most wondrous creatures on God's green earth.
Why are wild animals allowed to roam our forests?
What? New bears in the woods?
Granted, none of those voices were Brendan, but he sounds very rude in the trailer. Finally, strap yourselves in for another season of Silo on Apple TV. Rebecca Ferguson's post-apocalyptic sci-fi's back with a little explainer for those of you who need to be spoon-fed the plot.
What is controlling us? Why are we being controlled? Season 3 is the unraveling of the mystery. And why people are living underground. And now we have two separate stories which we're jumping in between. explaining the world that came before.
I expect the world that came before looks a lot like this one, to be honest. See you in the bunker. Goodbye.
In the high-stakes